again to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa Oti, and if you're new on this channel, you guys, you know the drill. Please kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so that whenever I post new content on this channel, you'll be the very first to find out, you guys. So on this channel, I talk about motherhood, my lifestyle in the UK with a touch of UK information. A few weeks ago on this channel, I mentioned that the foreign ministers were considering tightening the student route, and at the same time they were considering limiting the number of dependents that first students can bring to the UK. And at the same time, I went ahead to interview Nigerian students studying in the UK to ask them of their input on this matter. And of course, 100% of the people I interviewed were saying please, they should allow dependents to come. And we're not happy with the news, and of course they gave their reasons. So I don't know if this is a good news, because obviously we're not supposed to be rejoicing that somebody just lost her job. But yeah, Swela Braverman was the Home Secretary. I'm using was because she resigned today. Now this lady served as the UK Home Secretary for just 43 days, and today she resigned. Now she resigned because she sent an official document using her personal email. And you know, in this country they don't joke. Politics is all about integrity in this country. They don't joke with politics at all. It's very easy for them to resign once they notice they've made a very significant error. In order to uphold their dignity, they resign. Now, how does this affect us as immigrants, as Nigerians? This same lady, she has been the one saying that the scale of students coming into the UK with their dependents is very high and needs to be tightened. It wasn't actually the UK government, in quotes, that suggested that the student route is in deep need of tightening. Actually, it was the Home Secretary that proposed that this particular route needs to be checked. Now, you know, she has been the one pushing and pushing, saying that the influx of Nigerian students is so high. These students in turn are coming in with their dependents, which are in large numbers, and she's saying that these students, since they are just to work for 20 hours, they are not contributing meaningfully to the society by doing low-skilled work. We know that students are only allowed to work for 20 hours a week, and most times they tend to do care jobs or work as attendants, store assistants, factory jobs. Literally, they do minimum wage jobs, which is otherwise known as low-skilled jobs. So that is why she has been the one pushing to reduce the influx of students coming into the UK, and at the same time work on the number of dependents that are coming into the UK. As a matter of fact, in her last interview with Sun, she already explained how she wanted to target the students' visa, work visa, and the number of dependents that are coming into the UK. And in the course of her saying all these things, most universities were not in support, because they felt like, no, capping the number of international students coming to the UK and their dependents is unproductive. Now I'm just going to read what one of them said. Now, University UK CEO Vivian Stein said that the high number of international students choosing the UK as their study destination is a real success story, which is true, and that the economy also benefits from them as they later contribute to connections in trade policies, research, and more, which is true. We all know that students pay a whole lot of money. I interviewed Nigerian students, and most of them mentioned how much they were paying. The list was £11,000. Imagine paying £11,000, £17,000, £30,000, £18,000 per year for one student. Where is the money going to? Of course, it's actually the economy. So you coming out to say that students are not being productive, or that they are not contributing to the economy's growth is just really absurd, because these students are paying a huge amount of money, and at the same time most of them work. We all know most students work, and even most dependents work, because when you come as a dependent, you can work unlimited hours. Most dependents, they work a lot, extra hours, extra shifts, taking shifts here and there just to keep the family going, while the students tend to work 20 hours. And also remember that when you're Tier 4 or Tier 2, you don't have access to public funds. So what that means is that they're literally not getting anything from the economy, rather they're actually contributing, they are giving, they are not receiving. You're not eligible to receive any form of benefits at all. If you're sick and you cannot work, nothing for you. You're not going to get any benefits. No children benefit, nothing, absolutely nothing, zero benefits. And then you're saying these people, they are not contributing. So the good thing is that the previous secretary announced this, most universities were not in support. So now that she's out, this seems like a good news to me, because she was the main person that was hell-bent on targeting the student route. She was constantly talking about it. Now, for you to see how hell-bent this woman was at reducing or capping the influx of immigrants into the country, even in her resignation letter, she tagged a particular section, serious concern. So I'm just going to read the part that affects us. She said, I have made a mistake. I accept responsibility. She said, and I quote, I have made a mistake. I accept responsibility and I resign. However, she also said she had serious concerns about the government's commitment to honoring manifesto commitments, such as reducing overall migration numbers and stopping illegal migration, particularly the dangerous small boat crossings. There have also been reports that this particular lady has been at odds with the current Prime Minister Liz Truss over plans to relax immigration rules in a bid to boost economic growth. So you can see that if this lady has continued to be in service, a lot of immigrants that are currently coming into the UK would have been at disadvantage. This woman was actually head bent and working at the amount of people that come into the UK. So now that she's gone, let's just keep praying and being hopeful that our replacements will favor us. I mean, especially for people that have been looking at coming to the UK to study with their family, it looks like all your midnight prayers have been answered, because for her to really resign, then it shows that God's hand is on the matter. Oh my God, that's so funny, but yeah, it's true. So I would say this is good news, to be honest. On that note, I want to encourage anyone that is looking at coming into the UK, either to study or to work, to make it while the sun shines. Like, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. I understand that the school fees is a lot. I mean, I don't even know where people get the money from, because I know you have to like prove that you have the funds in your account, and you also have funds to take care of yourself and all that. A lot of things to be proved. Like the money involved is a lot. You've not even talked about IHS, visa fee, flights, coming here, looking for accommodation. We are talking of millions of naira, thousands of pounds. I completely understand that it is really not easy, actually getting that money, saving up, but I just want to encourage you to just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, for this news to be coming up now, it shows that there's hope, because I know that a lot of people were so discouraged, but now keep your hope alive, keep your faith alive, keep doing all that you have to do to just get in here. I'm not saying that the UK is perfect, but somehow it's better. We can't compare it to back home, so be encouraged. So you guys, what's your reaction to this news? Do you think it's a good news? Do you think it's a bad news? You know, we really can't conclude yet until we hear from the new Home Secretary, and obviously these people don't just come into government and they want to start adjusting things. So the new Home Secretary will still need to settle, get a hang of every single thing that is going on, where Swella stopped, and then take this from there. So there's still a bit of time for you to do everything you need to do to come into the UK, that to study or to work, if you get what I mean. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and of course I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.